Hello everyone and welcome to my mini guide series. The series where I explain to you in a short amount of time stuff that you need to know in a easy to follow guide. Through following the starting tutorial, you will be eventually led to a purple exclamation mark here, which will lead you to this person called Elecmon. He will take you to the baby island where you can hatch Digi-eggs, but he will only do it the first time. In order to go back there, you will have to activate this symbol here by clicking on this, then this, and it will teleport you to the baby island from then on. However, the one you really need to get familiar with is this Digimon right here called Swanmon, as they will sell various items. They sell Digivolution training toys, which is these three. The plus 15 is how much fun is basically given to them, or training, whatever you want to call it. And the minus is the amount of food it will decrease each time they use one. You can only give one of each individual item each day to your Digimon, and you can only give 3 toys. There are other toys you can obtain, but they're through other means, and this will be what you'll basically be stuck with at the very beginning of the game, and your only options. There are also food items, which are located here. Now these are the free food items that you can obtain by buying them at any point. Never have to worry about getting them from a tree or anything, but they will not be as effective at filling the food bar as a premium item will, and the chances of it giving a stat to a Digimon is not as effective. In terms of the food items that you give to your Digimon that you can buy, they have different stats that they will offer your Digimon in exchange for them eating them. It's not always guaranteed to give the stat, but does have a chance. The pumpkin, as you can see here, will give defense or resistance if it chooses to give the stat. It's random. The artichoke here is HP and resistance. The tomato here is HP and strength. The cabbage is SP and defense. The corn is SP and strength. The bell pepper is intelligence and speed. And the onion is also intelligence and speed. They're not always guaranteed to give stats to the baby Digimon or in training Digimon, but they do have a chance to up to a certain limit. And these are the standard food items that will be available from Swanmon and able to be purchased if you wish to also view it without having to constantly replay my voice to try and remember what food item does which. If you are finding this video useful so far, don't forget to hit a like, gets the video out there, helps more people, especially with the game being in Korean. It's quite difficult for some people to understand, and it really helps me grow. And don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be doing other guides on other things on this game too. Also, bear in mind, there will be new content coming to Digimon Super Rumble this month in November, and I will be streaming that new content day one. I'll be keeping an eye out for it, and I will also be doing guides on any new content things that come out for it. I'll also be doing my best to try and figure things out and make sure I cover any topics and any new features that get added to the game that'll be a struggle. So make sure you subscribe. This item at the bottom, however, will remove any food items you have given to your Digimon. Bear in mind, this can potentially kill your baby Digimon. If you do not have enough food on that Digimon when you feed them this item here, it will kill them. Make sure you don't make this mistake. This is just for rectifying certain food mistakes. But you'll want the food bar to be as full as possible for even attempting to give this item to them. Bear in mind that while your Digimon is also a baby or an in-training Digimon, if you let their food bar drain to 0 and don't feed them for a certain amount of time, they will die. So if you are planning on hatching an egg, if you know you're going to be going away on holiday or something, you're going to be gone for several days and not able to log on to the game or something, do not hatch the egg. Because if you do not feed it, your egg will die. Sorry, the Digimon inside your egg will die and it will perish. And there's sadly no way to retrieve it. In terms of getting eggs, there are several methods to obtain them. There are numerous ways to get Digi-eggs. Defeating Digimon has a chance to drop Digi-eggs as long as they are a certain level. Eggs have different timers on them which can determine how long it takes for an egg to actually hatch. As you can see, the 6 with the weird upside down Y symbol and the 3 with the upside down Y symbol. in that line of text right there, that tells you how long it will take for that egg to hatch. A green egg will always hatch a baby Digimon, and a blue egg will always hatch a in-training Digimon. What do I mean by this? Well, certain Digimon are baby Digimon that come out of a green egg. For example, this one right here. This is a baby Digimon who can digivolve into an in-training Digimon. And from an in-training Digimon, it will go into a rookie Digimon. There is no way to pick which Digivolution you will get. It will always be random. And there's no way to do anything about that. You just have to hope and pray you get what you want. The only way to really recycle an egg and refund it, essentially, is... let's say I hatched it and I got a rookie. Let's take Digivoltion, for example, right? And I threw inside of here. And let's say I got a Digivolution I didn't want. Or I have all of the Digivolution lines that she could possibly give. I can revert her back into an egg. However, I would need to make sure she's in rookie form. Just because I've reached champion, if I was to do this, I would get a different item. I would have to turn her back into a rookie, like this, and then turn her into an egg. That allowed me to re-roll what I could potentially get. I'll get another egg back. The only issue is, it's completely random what Digimon you will get out of the egg. Just because I turned a Biomon back into an egg does not mean I get her previous baby or in training form. What that actually means is there's a chance I may get it again, but it could be any of the other potential baby or in training Digimon that I get out of the egg, depending on whether I get a green or a blue egg. It takes 3 days to go from either baby to in training, and to go from in training to rookie will take another 3 days. So if you hatch a green egg, it will take you 6 days to receive a rookie, assuming you log on every day and given the toys. And if you hatch an in training using a blue egg, for example, it would only take you 3 days to get a rookie. The only problem is there are certain Digi eggs which will only give you specific Digimon. Do I know these all off by heart? No, but I do know there are certain Digimon which are just really hard to obtain, because if you keep hatching blue eggs and getting in trainings, you may never get the baby which will allow you to get the in training form. In order to get Digi eggs, you have several options. If you haven't beaten the game, I have up to this point that's currently available, you can come to this tree of beginning at the village of beginnings, and once per day you can get a free item. Players can donate items to this Bancho Leomon here, and items they donate to him in exchange for the currency that he will give, for example eggs, can give multiple. There is a chance that each day you come to this tree, you could get a free egg. Whether it's green or blue, it's completely random, and whether you get an egg is completely random. Because not only eggs, you can also get fruit, as you can see here. Players may also give those if they don't wish to sacrifice eggs. If you ever want your Digimon to come to you and you don't want to chase it around, you click this symbol. It's actually a whistle. If you do that, the Digimon will run to you, which makes it easier, so you don't have to chase it around the room, especially if you have lots of big Digimon running around. And this is where you would feed. That's to give them toys, that's to give them food. As you can see, there's a limit to the amount per day, and that would be to Digivolve them. When that green bar reaches full, that's when I can click that and it will allow me to Digivolve. There are also premium fruits which only come from this tree. This tree also has a chance of giving eggs once per hour. Every time you activate the tree, there is a chance of getting an egg or a premium fruit. The reason why these premium fruits are better is because essentially they give better food, which means you can give higher tier toys later game, and I believe they also have a higher chance of bestowing a stat point to your baby or in training Digimon. The stats you can get from these premium fruits are as follows. The grapes can give defense and resistance. The red apple can give HP and resistance. The orange can give HP and strength. Hazelnut can give SP and defense. The green apple can give SP and power. The coconut can give intelligence and speed. And there is another fruit I do not currently own, which is a peach, which also gives intelligence and speed. I will also leave this on the screen with the premium food items, if you wish to pause and see which fruit gives what without having to constantly replay my voice. The reason why these actually have a higher chance are because they are also sold inside of the cash shop. As you can see here. But they have changed it since I last played. And they have made it so they are even better now with a glowing radius. These are the other toys you can also buy from the cash shop. You can also increase the amount of drops you get per day using this item. And you can also increase the amount of baby eggs you can hatch by buying this item. Unfortunately, the only way to get those right now currently are by spending crowns on the in-game store to have you an easier time of hatching baby Digimon. Other than that, the only other way to get eggs is either through events, rewards, or sometimes they may give out certain codes which will allow you to redeem the code and it will give you free items. There is no way in determining which Digivolution you will get from a baby or an in-training. It's completely random, there's no way you can affect it, unlike other Digivolutions, where you can use certain items to help sway the course. If you wish to know all about Digivolution, or how to turn specific starter Digivolutions into the Digivolution you want, if you wanted to copy the anime, with Tai for example having Greymon, or Gabumon becoming Garurumon, I will also have a video for that in the description as well. That covers the baby Digimon. If you have enjoyed today's video and it has been helpful, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much guys for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.